Alrighty, so this is a recording that I'm doing off stream because the VOD for like part 50 and part 54, they're just gone. So I'm just gonna re-record those rooms, so like as proof that I actually did them. So yeah. Okay, so I was in Vinculum. I'm just gonna return to lobby on this, and it's gonna save my progress anyway. So now I have to go back to the maps that I did in 50, which were Fortress Fall and Plasma Reactor. Now I do have to find those again. This is not it. Oh, there we go. So here it is. So, yeah, I'm just gonna have to start from the start, but I'm just gonna warp to where I actually got to the other time. I think it was this room. I'll recognize it from the layout. It's not this room. No. Okay, it was this room then. Yep, okay. So at this point I didn't really say a lot, so I'm just gonna give some context on what this is. So basically I streamed this and I did all of these rooms in Fortress Fall and Plasma Reactor, but I lost the VOD. So I actually thought I downloaded the VOD, but I actually downloaded a different one. And then, you know, it only stays on Twitch for like 7 days, and then I only realized it after it was gone. So yeah, that's unfortunate, and now I'm re-recording all of these rooms. Now, here in these next few minutes I'm gonna be fairly silent, but later I do talk a lot more. So yeah, enjoy the rest of the video now. Or you wanna grab this first one and then neutral off it? There we go. There you go, like that. You go like that. This one kinda sucks. Oh, I almost got it. So yeah, this one took me a while in the actual VOD, so I'm not gonna be too upset if it takes me a while here. Okay, just for practice. There we go. Would have been it. Ugh. So yeah, basically what happened... Oh. Basically what happened is that the VOD for the 50th stream that I did, I actually downloaded the one for number 49, and I thought that was 50. So I thought, okay, that's good, I don't need to download that again. But actually I hadn't downloaded it yet. And then for the other one, for like 54, I did download it, but the file, like the download failed. Also that stream was split up into 2 parts because I disconnected at some point. But like, weirdly enough, the first part failed downloading and the second part just downloaded normally. So, yeah. So I might just add on the second part after this, but it's not, like, I've re-recorded that part anyway. I did that in the... I'm gonna add this in post because I'm explaining it badly. Oh, dang it. that one is still pretty annoying. Bro, why am I wasting all these? Okay. Okay, I really hope I don't get it now. I didn't get it, but it was pretty close. That one spinner is so annoying, man. Yeah, and that doesn't really work. Because you need stamina for the ending. Oh no, why did I grab jump on the other side? That would have been it. Alright. Mad Lad guarantee that I'll get it on, I don't know, one of the next 10 attempts. That's not really a Mad Lad guarantee, I know. That's like 2, 3 attempts already. I didn't get it. Oh, okay, 4. Five, 6. 7. That was a stupid attempt. That was even stupider. Okay, 8. 9. And 10. Okay, Mad Lad guarantee didn't work. What a surprise. No, don't. I don't know why. It's literally a stamina conservation map, but I keep doing stupid shit. Like grabbing, you know? That's not, you know, you're not supposed to do that. Just randomly. Oh, okay. should. Okay. Actually, wait. Did I try doing that? Oh, it doesn't work. Okay, let me try it one more time. Maybe I just misjudged it. Yeah, no, that doesn't work. Why is that one spinner in there, man? Makes this, like, impossibly difficult. Anyway. Oh, I just realized there's like a way easier strat for this, where you save some stamina at the start. That I definitely didn't use because I don't remember doing just that. That saves like a lot of stamina. And then you can actually do this here, which should be more consistent. Okay, now I just need to actually get to the other side of the wall. Okay, and then I need to make it up there, but that's more just an issue of height. So that should be fine. Yes, let's go. Okay, that's much easier. Wow. And then you probably do a wall bounce there. Actually, I should probably have a look at the room because I kind of forgot. what this was like. So yeah, you do a wall bounce, you get this other one, you go over here, you do like a super dash, I don't know. Or you just go on the block, I don't know. Now you do reverse, ultra, you do this. Oh, I remember struggling with this one, especially the ending. Yeah, we might be here for a little bit. Okay, don't do that there. I think, yeah, honestly, just that. Or no, actually, you can't go on the block. Okay, wait. Oh, like that. Makes sense, and then you do an ultra. Alright. And then I might make a quick save state after that to practice the ending. Nope, don't do that. That is not what we do. That's also not what you do. I don't know if I actually lost any stamina because of that. But I probably did, so I'm just gonna keep it safe, you know? Just reset that attempt. Alright, so I failed the ultra. But I think you see the gist of it now. Dang it. Oh, okay. I could just get it here. I did not get it there. But you know, that was close enough that I think I can just do it without even having to practice it with save states. Like, I know what I have to do, so... I just gotta get this ultra, which is... it's kinda annoying to do. Yeah, that was not it. I think I want to be on the left side of the crumbling block a bit more. Oh, yeah, okay. No, damn. Yeah, the moment I get that, we're just good. And, like, I can do the rest of this consistently enough that I don't feel like I need to, you know, Like, I only really make save states if I feel like there are multiple sections that are really inconsistent and I want to practice like a later section, for example. But like this, like I'm already back here. Okay, I messed up, but like that would have been another good attempt. So like I can get there fairly quickly. So, and the ending isn't too difficult from what I remember. It's just, yeah, you just gotta get the right positioning. So yeah. You know, I'm glad that I ended my stream the moment I did, because I got to a point in Plasma Reactor just before a really difficult room. And I ended up beating that room in the stream afterward, so I don't have to re-record that one. That's good. But yeah, these ones are still pretty hard. But yeah, Plasma Reactors should go really smoothly. I did that one basically in half an hour, like the stuff I recorded. And that was like 6 rooms or something. They went by super quick. And then it took me an hour to get the room after that. And then yeah, I mean the rest of them weren't that difficult afterward. Okay. And I completely messed up. Amazing. Oh, I messed up. Okay. Just get that start again, please. This was not hard. Just do it. There we go. Ah, okay. I jumped too much. So yeah, you'd want to do like a really small hop there. Oops. Yeah, sure. Just don't get that. I think the Ultra would have still failed. I was too far right. You know, I'm gonna do a Mad Lad guaranteed where I say this is not gonna be the attempt. I'm just not feeling it with this one. Like, I really am not. I swear I didn't throw there just for the content. I actually tried. Yeah, I just mispositioned. Oh no, I didn't have any stamina left? Wait, how? What? Okay, that's weird. Let me check the video to see what they do. I mean, yeah, the start is identical. Yeah. Oh wait, they do a neutral off that one. That probably saves them some stamina. Oh, and then they can just grab that wall, which I don't do. Oh, okay, and then they just do that. They actually go on the wall fairly low. Yeah, okay. So they go on, like, the ending walls that you have, they go on those ones pretty low. Well, not low, but like, not the topmost pixel, you know, as I was trying to do. And that makes it a lot easier. I think, yeah, because I mentioned earlier how, like, I jump up too high when doing a grab jump at the end. And also the fact that you can easily die to the spikes from being up too high, so like that solves both of those issues. Okay, so here I need to grab and then neutral. Which is doable, I just need to pay attention more. Because I've done this first part so many times that I'm starting to just do it on autopilot, which is not good if I'm doing it wrong. Come on. Nice. And I completely messed up. I don't think that's savable if I mess up like that. I mean, it's just... I really shouldn't mess up like that. It's just an ultra. There we go. Oh, okay. I'm surprised that I still got that, but then, yeah, I was so surprised that I just didn't know how to react. There we go. Completely messed up. Let's go. I've probably said the words completely messed up a lot so far. You know, I always have like one phrase that I tend to use a lot in streams. It's always a different one, but like each stream there's or like, I don't know. Like for a while I used to say the word lovely a lot when something didn't go right, like sarcastically. But yeah. Like, recently I've also been saying the word insane a lot. It's just a general reaction to something. Especially when I'm with friends, so... Yeah, you probably haven't heard it a lot on stream. And I probably haven't said it a lot today either. I don't know, I don't recall me saying it earlier. I mean, we've only been going for 30 minutes. There's always an opportunity for an insane later. Okay, good. Now don't mess this part up. Oh, that's easy if you just go far enough down. Okay. Now this part I do remember being a bit tough. Was it that? I don't remember. I don't think it was that, but... Oh yeah, now you grab jump there, I think. Okay, it's coming back to me. Yeah, and now you grab up there. I remember spending a lot of time on this room. Especially this part. For some reason. Was it because you were only allowed to do like one grab jump? Maybe it was that. Because like, I specifically remember that part being difficult, but like, it's just 2 grab jumps. But I guess if you're only allowed to do one because you need it for later, or like you need the stamina for later, then I guess, yeah, would be a bit harder. But we'll see, maybe I'm just misremembering. Maybe it's actually really easy, and you can just do 2 grab jumps. My thumb already hurts. This is insane. It's not even the thumb that I expected to be hurting right now, it's my right thumb that's hurting. Oh well. I'll just stretch my hands a bit after this. No, we should be good. You know, maybe recording this on the same day that I was gonna stream Neon White isn't the best idea ever. And on a day that I'm driving too. You know, not the best idea ever. And this is supposed to be an off day. You know? It's kind of eventful for an off day. Oh, now I remember why that part is annoying. Is because you have to wave dash early there. Yeah, okay. Because the spring otherwise just kills you, as you just saw. Oops. Epic voice crack, by the way. Ooh. I should really be a bit higher up when I get that green crystal, because it's gonna make my life a lot easier. Okay, yeah, just... I guess just grab and go up there. Actually, let me check the video to see what they do. Oh, they just go up the right side. Just normally. Just like super casually. Okay, I'm out here doing weird grab jumps and they just climb up the right side. Oh yeah, I guess the spikes only come after you've gone off it. That makes sense. What are they doing? Oh, they're doing... Oh. Is that even what you're supposed to be doing? Doesn't feel like it. But it certainly looks easier in the end. Okay, and this part I do remember. It's just... It's not that difficult, it's just an easy choke point, I guess. Alright, so what they do, instead of my overly complicated strat, they just do this. Yeah. I know. Shocking. And then here they do this, which I'm not sure is intended. But it certainly looks easier. If I hadn't touched those spikes there, that would have worked. But yeah, you just kind of skip, you know... Oh, whoops. You just kind of skip having to do a whole lot of difficult stuff there. Let me just watch that again. Oh yeah, I mean, in the end, they kind of just do the same thing. It's just, yeah, it conserves stamina, I guess. That's the main benefit. Like, that's not as hard as it looks, honestly. Okay, hitting those spikes, like those ones that come out, is actually surprisingly easy to do. Like, I thought I was far enough away from them, but you really cannot be anywhere near them, or they just come in. Or they pop out, I guess. Oh, the classic not even grabbing onto the wall. The classic hitting the spike instead of the wall. Oh, I forgot to neutral. I just completely forgot the strat that I've been doing for the past few attempts. Yeah, that's really not that bad, honestly. It's just that, like, dashing through that part is actually not as simple as I thought. But I think once we get past that, the rest of this shouldn't be that bad. Also, I keep forgetting to actually show you the rest of the room, because I kind of know what it looks like in my head, but... yeah, so basically, you go here, you get the spring, you go on the left side then, and then you go... left, right, left, right, left, right. You go on the right side of this wall, get that dash crystal, then you go right, and wall bounce up, go up, get this green dash crystal, go down. Yeah, go down the right side, you can wall jump off that little part in the corner there. I don't know if you see that. Yeah, you know, it's kind of like this corner here on the right. You'll see. Then you go back up, you wall bounce, you go over this, you go over this, you wall bounce. You then neutral up this part, and then make it. I remember I had a weird strat for the ending where I could sort of cheese it, but I forgot what that strat was. So we're just gonna have to do it normally. I think it was something like retaining a dash up until there. Or I think it was retaining stamina up until there. And then I... Okay, yeah. So I made it onto the spring, then I have to immediately wave dash, and then make it to that wall. And then the hard part of this room I think is done, the rest is just chokeable. Oh, too early. Insane. Yep, but I said it. Insane. Yep. I sure did. And I messed up. Okay, so normally you wall bounce here, but I kind of messed that part up. Actually, do you wall bounce? Or not? Let me check. Yeah, but not in the way I thought. Okay. Oh yeah, I think I remember how I did the ending differently. I had a lot of stamina going into the ending, like I neutraled a lot before then, in places where you are actually supposed to grab. Because I'm just that good, you know? And then for the ending, I basically had 3 climb jumps that I could use. So I used, you know, one to go over the first bit. Let me show you. So like, I used one to go over the first one, and then for the second one, I kind of did one of those, what's it called? You know, where you first jump up, and then jump right to get a bit more, you know, because then you're actually jumping from a higher position. So like that's 2 grab jumps, but like I could afford it and it made it a lot easier to do that part. So we'll see how it goes when I get there. I think I'm gonna save state after this wave dash, because this first part is pretty inconsistent and the ending is something I want to practice a bit. So yeah, might be a good point to do that. I think I also did that in the actual stream. By the way, is this the last room? Yes. Okay. Yeah. I thought there was maybe one more berry room, but there isn't. This was in fact the last room. Okay, good. So like after that, I can hopefully do plasma reactor pretty quickly. But first I need to get past this room, of course. Oh, okay. Save state time. Now we go up. And then, yeah. Oops. Okay, now we just wall jump a lot. Man, good thing I made that save state. Because as you can tell, I'm not doing super well at this part. Like, it's not difficult, but it's chokeable. And like, I need to also just kind of figure out the positioning of things. There we go. Not too bad. I know that kind of feels like wasting stamina here. And yes, I am wasting stamina, but like, once I get that green dash crystal, I get all of my stamina back anyway, so it doesn't really matter how much I waste here. It's not gonna affect anything later. So I might as well do something that's really easy, like just climbing up the wall. Which, by the way, did you know that climbing is not an intended game mechanic? Yeah. That's something that I'm gonna talk about in the Grabless video. It's actually just a bug. And the rooms that aren't possible without climbing in Grabless, those were just, you know, accidentally left in by the developers. Like, it's just a test room that they just left in by accident that actually isn't possible. But no one noticed that. Because everyone thinks that climbing is the way to do it. But no. Okay, while I'm struggling with this part, maybe I'll just talk about something completely unrelated. I mean, the Grapples video, I'm not currently working on it. I made a first draft for the script, and I think it's going to turn out pretty well. I just need to fix up some things, make it more interesting, make it more cohesive. That's one thing that I especially need to focus on, because right now it's kind of a mess. Like, I'm trying to add a bit of lore to it. You'll see what I mean when the video comes out. But like right now it doesn't make much sense. Because like certain things like kind of contradict each other in some ways, so I have to fix that up. But I think the core idea is there. But right now I'm working on the one-shot review. You know, a game that I played 1 year ago. No, but you know, while I was playing that game, I wrote a bunch of notes about it, and like at the start of the summer holidays, I finished up, like I finalized those notes into an actual script. And yeah, it's gonna be a pretty long video. It's longer, like the script is longer than Grabless Part 2. Now Grabless Part 3, the script is gonna be even longer probably. But, you know, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Yeah, right now I'm so I've done the script. I still need to record some extra lines because while editing, I basically had some extra ideas for stuff that I didn't mention in the original script, so I have to record some extra lines, also re-record a couple of parts. But yeah, now I'm basically editing, and I've already done quite a bit. I have done nearly an hour, and it's gonna be like an hour and 15 minutes, an hour and a half, the final product. Now, I still need to do some stuff like, you know, adding background music, doing the intro, which I always do last, because it usually takes, you know, more time, and I usually like to add in special effects in the intro, like cool fusion compositions and stuff. Okay, you know, this strat that I'm doing just does not work. I thought it would work, but it doesn't, so let's just not do that. Let's just do it the way you were supposed to do it, I think. Just like that. Oh, no, it was here that I did that. And then, yeah, now I have 3 grab jumps. And I messed up. Okay. Yeah. Okay, it's coming back to me now. Fully. No, not fully, 99% fully. Oh, you can do that, never mind. Okay, it's just really precise, so let's not do that then, and instead I guess we'll go with the neutrals because those worked first try. But yeah, basically, I think the one-shot video is going to be pretty good. I, again, just have to polish things up. You know, do the intro, do stuff like... I also made, like, custom graphics for it. But the thing is, I'm making... Like, I made those custom graphics in Photopea, which is, like, a free online version of Photoshop, basically. But yeah, like, basically what I'm doing is while I'm editing everything, I'm just also making those custom graphics that'll go along with it. But I'm only planning to export it all, you know, once it's actually done. Which means, you know, those custom graphics will also have to be inserted into the video. Right now, they're just, you know, there's nothing there. I'm explaining it badly. Basically, there's parts where I show a custom graphic on screen, but it's something that's relevant for the entire video. So I'm just making sure that that file, you know, that file is done first for the entire video, and then I'm gonna export it so I can actually use it in the edit. But that means right now I just have a lot of blank space in the edit. Let's maybe practice this ending bit. Okay. Yeah, so you want to be a bit higher on this one, I think. Yeah, just a tad, not too much. But then you make it. Alright, I think I can do full attempts now. Alright, let's do this. Would be nice if I just got it first try. Well, that wasn't it. The main thing I'm hoping for is that I don't lose too many attempts to the second half now, because I've done that part quite a few times. Like, first half, that's fine, it's just kind of inconsistent for me. But, second half should be doable, it's not that hard. Like, the hardest part is just doing those fast neutrals, which, like, I can do. And I mean, I don't even have to do them. It's just for extra stamina, which is going to make the ending more manageable. But like, I can do the ending, so maybe I just don't do those fast neutrals. Yeah, let's just not do those, then I don't have to worry about anything there. And then I'm just gonna grab onto the wall. And it'll all be fine. Yeah. Was there anything else I wanted to say about the one-shot video? Oh yeah, it's gonna be a bit different from my other videos, like it's a review / analysis. So like, it's a bit more serious at points, but like I've tried to make it entertaining too. But like, I'd say my challenge videos are like definitely more entertaining. Also just because the actual content is, I don't like to use that word, but the actual subject matter, that's a better word, is like more interesting, more engaging. But I think it'll still be fine. It's just, I mean, with the one-shot review, it's interesting and engaging in a different way. Just like, I guess emotionally, instead of... No, not emotionally, like intellectually more engaging. That sounds wrong. You know, there's... I'm not gonna say it's philosophical, but like, I definitely make some, you know, weird existential... I definitely ask some weird existential questions near the end. So like, does have that going for it, I guess. Oh, that was risky. Why did I do that? No, wait, I don't have enough stamina now. Yeah, well, we're screwed. Oh no. I should have just done the neutrals. Why didn't I just do the neutrals? I can do those. Okay, let me check again what the video does, like what the intended strat is supposed to be here. Well, I mean, in the video, they've also done a couple of not intended strats, but... Okay, they just do that. Oh, they just neutral there. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's too bad. I think... Yeah... I'm debating what I should do now. Whether I should just do the stuff that I did in practice, or like the much easier strat from the video. Yeah, this part is really not that bad. Oh, I should have just neutraled. Why didn't I grab there? Would have been perfect. Okay, we're just gonna neutral. I don't care if it's harder or not required, but it's what I did in practice. It works. I know I can do it. I could also just practice that part again, but I don't think I need to, because we'll get it right now. Mad Lad guarantee. No, that's such a stupid way to die, man. I was so focused there. I really wanted that one to be the attempt. Well, maybe this one is. I'm not gonna do another Mad Lad guarantee, but it could be. It's a Mad Lad. Never mind. It's a Mad Lad maybe. Yeah, okay, that... You know, I haven't done it like that before, I think, so... It was a learning experience. Mad lad learning experience. That one was just stupid. Just a failed neutral. A futral. Yeah, I think that was all I wanted to say about the one-shot review. I think you'll enjoy it. There's also some funny stuff in the conclusion. There's a really stupid analogy I made that kind of summarizes everything in the video. And I'm also gonna add a really stupid effect to it, which, spoiler alert, is gonna use Blender. It's not gonna be the first time that I've used Blender, but it's actually gonna be the first time that I use something in a video with Blender. Because, like, I've tried to... This is insider information, I don't think I've told anyone this. In the 4D golf video, for the intro, you know I like having, like, those graphics on screen, where it's just, like, my username with some other random item that, you know, resembles the game that we're gonna be doing. In the 4D golf video, I wanted that to be with, like, a golf club and the golf ball. And, like, I don't know, the golf ball would, like, hit my name and it would, like, you know, do physics and it would look cool. Like, the letters of my name would, like, bounce around, collide into each other. In the end, like, I managed to actually, you know, in Blender, like, that was my first time using Blender, like, I actually managed to, you know, get a good model of a golf club and a ball online. And I actually managed to animate it properly. But then I just got stuck with, like, just, like, the practicalities of everything after that. And, like, I also ended up, like, I think my computer ended up crashing, or Blender ended up crashing or something. And it didn't save. And then I was just like, yeah, I'm not doing that again. I'll just do something else for the intro. So yeah, that intro was pretty low effort. You might have also noticed that when you were watching the video. I just had it, you know, images on screen basically. It was just like, yeah, if you ever played 5D chess with multiverse time travel and thought to yourself, I thought this should be a mini golf game. You know, I just had images of mini golf, of 5D chess, just like a lot of my editing is just like kind of showing what I'm saying. And that's not bad. It's like, sometimes it's funny. But I have to make sure to not overdo that. No, bro, how did I fail a neutral there? That was like not even a difficult neutral. Oh wow. But yeah. Anyway, for the one-shot review, there's gonna be a thing in Blender. I also tried making the graphics that I made in Photopea. I initially tried making those in Blender, but then I realized that would also just be too complicated for me, because I don't know if you can tell, but I can't actually, I don't really know how to use Blender well. Like, I've only used it 2 times and for way too ambitious things. But now I'm gonna use it for something that I know for a fact should work, because there's literally just a tutorial on YouTube on how to make that specific effect. And like, I watched through it, I can understand it, it's not too, you know, complicated, and it's just literally step by step, so I don't have to make anything up, you know, figure anything out myself. I normally don't like doing that. I normally like learning software on my own. And then if I need to figure out something specific, I'll just look at that specific thing. But yeah, for Blender, I don't know where to start with that. It's just, there's so many options in that, man, in that software. Like, it's just insane. Like, with DaVinci Resolve, I basically just learned that from, like... Okay, I watched one tutorial on basically, like, the basics of Resolve. But that was, like, just explaining what the different pages are. Like, you have the media page. I don't know what it's actually called. The one where you import your files. Then you have the cut page, which no one uses. The edit page, which is just the cut page but better, where you actually edit stuff. You have the audio, I think it's called Fairlight or something. I occasionally use that, but most of the time if I want to make something audio related, I just do it in Audacity or Reaper if it's like actually something, you know, where I need to add a specific effect. Reaper is like a free digital audio workstation. I mean, it's technically not free, but it's like WinRAR. You can just keep using the evaluation license. So... yeah. Like, I ended up watching a tutorial for just like what the basics of every page, what they do, what every page does. Then I got really comfortable with the edit page. Like, I know most of the... Actually, there's a lot of stuff in the edit page that I don't know. Like, there's different modes that I never use. But like, yeah, I just never feel the need to use them. So like, I guess not that important. I should probably just learn those. But I had a while where I just, every day while editing, I would just look up one keyboard shortcut and just add that to my arsenal. And that helped a lot. So I've like kept a list of important ones. One that really helps is, you know, just holding Alt over a clip duplicates it when you drag it. So that's really handy for like copying text, because text is really annoying. In the sense that, you know, I can't just add a text item and then use it. Like, I always have to copy the settings from another text item. So I usually just try to find the previous text item that I used and then just copy that. But yeah, with Alt, it's much easier to do that. You just hold Alt and drag over the clip, and then you have another one, instead of having to, you know, Control-C, Control-V. But yeah, so like, what was I actually gonna say? Oh yeah, basically just that I learned DaVinci Resolve without too many tutorials. Like, yeah, you know, like everyone else, I look up tutorials for specific stuff. Like, okay, I want to make a green screen, how do I do that? But like, I understand the functionality of the software enough that I can just actually remember how to do that. And like, kind of figure out some basic effects. Like for the Grabless video, I looked up a tutorial on Fusion, on like how to make a loading bar at some point, but I used it for something else. Like I used it to make a graph. Because like the same principles kind of apply. Man, I'm still on this room. Never mind, we're not on this room anymore. I should have just shut my mouth. Oh well. That wasn't so hard, was it? There were some tough rooms, sure, but once I noticed you can wall jump twice off trigger spikes if you're fast enough, some parts became a little easier. You know what I'm talking about, right? don't think I was intended to heal. Who cares? Well, yeah, I did that. So, yeah. Anyway, is there anything over here? No. Alright, that's that map then. I think that was still faster than how I did it in the stream. I think it took me an hour and a half on stream. But yeah. That was an extra something deaths. I think this is some downside. I don't want to do that. Where's Plasma Reactor? There's so many maps I haven't done yet. It's insane. Oh, here. Alright, so I'll probably just recognize when it actually is, when the room is. Okay. Your mom, that's not very nice. Alright, I think... Which one of these? I think I got to this room. Yeah. This is where I ended the stream, so I need to do all of these rooms, but these ones went pretty quickly. And there's no berries, so that makes my life easier. Also, hopefully I remember to do, like, how to do these rooms. Maybe I don't remember. I think I forgot, guys. Yeah, you're supposed to do something like that, I think. Yeah, okay, nice. See, I didn't forgot, I just temporarily forgot. Is that a thing? I don't know. The classic Neum tech. Anyway, so yeah. So you do that, you grab onto this, that goes down, you do a reverse, you jump, you do... I don't know, man. This is harder than I... This looks harder than I remember it looking, but I think... I don't know, was I just popping off in that stream, or are these rooms actually not hard? I mean, I got that part down. Never mind. Yeah, okay. Would be handy if I actually grabbed onto that. Okay, and then, yeah. Reverse. I think I just kind of forgot the timing. Because it's just a specific timing and then it's easy, but... Oh yeah, you don't want to dash there. Oops. It's just a bunny hop there. Oh yeah, the mechanic for this one, if you hadn't figured it out yet. If you dash while in the lasers, you die. So you want to dash when you're not in the lasers. And you can see that from like the red path. That's where they can kill you from. Oh, okay. Anyway, I think I know what to do up until this part now. So yeah, you go here, you still have a dash at that point, you do a wall bounce, you do another wall bounce, you go on this platform, and then you make it. Okay, that's not too bad actually, yeah. I can see how I could have done this quickly. I mean, I've only been doing this room for like 3 minutes, so yeah. I mean, it's still possible that I just do it really quickly. Yeah, because that was almost it. I was like, I just needed to do another wall bounce and the stuff that I did at the start again. Oh, damn, really? Oh, okay, I didn't get the dash there for some reason. Oh yeah, by the way, these green blocks are just dash crystals, but bigger, basically. Just so that you don't have a chance of missing them. Because, like, the entire point of this part is, like, to dash while you're in the dash crystal to get him back. But that's really annoying if it's small. Like a normal dash crystal, so that's why they made it like a big block. Which I appreciate, makes it a lot, you know, more manageable. Nice, okay. I was just about to say I've been on this room for quite a bit, but you know. That's okay. But, you know, that was an okay run. Oh yeah, this one you have to yeet, but like a lot. I think here you do, yeah, the weird ball bounce. And then there you do a wave dash, and you get back on, I think. Yeah, and then you have to dash back. Okay, makes sense. Oh yeah, I'm probably like... No? Wait. Oh, do you just fall down in wall bounce? No, you're too slow for that. Okay. So in that case, yeah, just wave dash and then dash into it, I guess? Or just... I love how there's like one laser here, and I haven't really experienced issues with it. Never mind, I should stop speaking. That, I guess? And then immediately after the wall bounce, you have to wave dash again to get like ultra momentum. Oh yeah, okay, and then dash before the lasers at the end. I just forgot to dash, and then was like, oh yeah, I need to do that. And then I just dashed right at the start of the laser. If I'd been like a fraction of a second earlier, that would have been it. But it wasn't. But this will be, yeah, amazing. Oh yeah, ultra. What do you do here? Oh, you reverse wave dash. I didn't realize there were no spikes on top of the block. I'm just so used to that, I guess. Yeah, okay, and then you go down. I think, yeah, you do an ultra and then dash directly down to kill your speed and to make sure you don't hit the spikes. It's unfortunate that there's no binoculars here. Or maybe... Okay. You know, it was worth a shot. But, like, I hope you get what I mean. Like, there's, you know, a long diagonal stretch, which you're probably gonna have to ultra through. And then you have to dash down immediately because otherwise you die. And also, just, I think you need to land in the... Yeah, you need to also just get momentum from the traffic block again. So dashing downwards, make sure you actually get to there. Okay. Yeah, oh, and that's just it. Okay, that's not too bad of a room. You know, it's not easy, but it's short, so... Okay, it's just this ultra that's annoying. Oh no, I should have grabbed. That would have saved me. Because you saw the little particle effects? That meant I was actually grabbing onto the corner there, and it wasn't dead yet. I think. So I could have, if I timed that perfectly... Oh, nice. If I timed that perfectly, I could have grab jumped and saved myself. Oh well. We're here now. Is this room 6 already or like 5? Okay, A4, A5, A6. I think we're in A5 right now. Wait. Yeah, exit debug map. Yeah, we're in the right room, right? Okay. Anyway, let's have a look at this one. So, you wave dash on top of this, then go down again, then you go up. Oh yeah, I remember this one now. It's the wall bouncy one. You do that, you super dash here, then you go on this block, and then you do wall bounce at the end. Oh yeah, and then ultra momentum. Oh yeah, and there's a laser there, so don't do that too early. You know, still having the stamina meter off for this does not make a difference, but I guess it's cool, so I'm just keeping it on. And then, yeah. Ah, shoot. Yeah, okay. I see what we're supposed to do, I'm just not doing it. Yeah, and then you reverse wave dash, and then you wall bounce, and that's already the end of the room. Yeah, I can see how these went quickly. Like, Jesus. Like, I was in fact not cooking. I was just playing an easy map. Well, I shouldn't speak too soon, because I think after this room we still have one more left. And this one could also, you know, be deceptively hard. Like if I mess up that timing the whole time, it's gonna waste some time. If I don't get that super dash, that's gonna waste some time. Oh, come on. Epic reverse fail. There we go. Oh yeah, you can't just wall dance at the end, you still need to go off the traffic block. So I guess it's not as simple as I thought. Okay, focus. Almost. Okay, the timing here, it's probably not hard, I'm just not doing it correctly. Yeah, that was too late. And if I die to the laser, that's too early. That was perfect. Okay, I need to be earlier for that wall bounce. Remember that. Okay. Come on. I know I've got it in me, so just do it. Oh, that was not what I was intending to do at the end, but it worked. Let's go. Alright. So, what do I do here again? Is that like a super dash and then that, and then a reverse? And then you ultra momentum here? Yeah, this one's kind of involved. Yeah, okay, and then you, yeah, and then ultra. Mm-hmm. Like, even though these rooms are like, they look complicated, they're surprisingly intuitive to just play. Which I like. That sounded weird, the way I said that. Yeah, no. I like that is just, you know, intuitive. You just gotta do what you gotta do. There's no extra twist, like extra unexpectedness, except I guess that one super dash, but like I got it first try, so I'm not complaining. Like, I also kind of remember what to do, but I remember when I actually played this the first time, I also kind of praised it for just how intuitive the rooms felt. And they're just fun, too. They're just fun to breeze through. Like, they're not trivial, either. They're just on the easy side, you know, of expert, so it's still hard. Okay, and then you dash over that, but I want to dash first and then go left, because, you know, if you want to get more distance, you obviously go left first and then dash, but we don't want to get killed by the laser. So, yeah. Alright. And then we do that part again, but with you know, one of those block neumes, whatever they're called. And then you... Okay, you dash upright. And, you know, because it's ultra momentum, it's gonna be like a lot of right and slightly up, so that works. Now you grab onto that block. And then you go over here, you grab the other block, you go back. And then you grab this block, and you just make it, I guess. I guess the ending is not that bad. You know, it looks more complicated than it is. Oh, yeah, right. I was gonna do the ultra, or like the block neume there, but the platform isn't there yet. We still need to do this. Yeah, okay, I went left again instead of dashing first. Okay, if I'd been slightly earlier on the dash input, that would have worked. Can you make it onto that block with 2 dashes? I'm not sure. I mean, in the end, it doesn't really matter, I think. Okay, my goal for this is just under 30 minutes on the timer. I know the first room, you know, that doesn't get counted, but that doesn't really matter all that much. I remember spending a lot of time on the first room and the other one as well, and I think... Yeah, I know. Like, I think it was quicker this time too. But yeah, for every other room, I want to have less than 30 minutes on the timer. Actually, wait, does the timer go up in the first room? I'm not sure anymore. Maybe it does. I know in like some vanilla stuff it doesn't, but maybe it does here, I don't know. Yeah, that's really easy. Okay, and I think that's where I got to because, yeah, this room isn't that hard. And then we're here. So yeah, this is where that stream ended. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to do the usual outro now. There's no one I'm raiding this time, but yeah, that's the end of this recording. I hope you have a nice day. Keep being mad, lads, and I guess go to the next video then, because normally I tell people to, you know, enjoy whoever I'm raiding, but right now I'm not raiding anyone. But anyway, I'm rambling. Bye.